Good morning and welcome to Brown and Bold, Bringing It Home, the theme of the 2021 Southwest Minnesota State University Homecoming. And it's great to see everybody out this morning, lined up, waiting for the parade to arrive in downtown Marshall. My name is Jan Loft.
And my name is Mark Foka, and I'm a Communication Studies professor at Southwest.
And I'm retired from Southwest Minnesota State University, teaching a number of years in the communication department, and then retiring as the Dean of the College of Arts, Letters, and Sciences. Can't help but reminisce, and Mark, about 2 years ago, sitting in about the same place we are right now, bundled up. It was snowing 2 years ago during the SMSU Homecoming Parade, so we truly appreciate the wonderful weather that we have this morning for the Brown and Bold Bringing It Home Homecoming Parade.
It's a beautiful day this morning, 66 degrees last time I checked my phone. I'm wearing my short sleeve, my polo shirt, instead of 5 layers. I think I had 5 layers on 2 years ago. We were in front of the old City Hall at that time, and now we've got a brand new facility here. I hope everyone has their candy bags and buckets ready to go, because I understand there's going to be quite a bit of sweet stuff that's going to be passed out during the parade. So get those buckets ready. And I think our parade is making its way down Main Street. We saw it turn the corner there at Lyon Street a little bit ago.
And we say thank you to the Marshall Public Safety for leading the parade and the American Legion Post 113 Color Guard. And as they approach, if you are able, please stand as we honor with our national anthem. The Marshall Public Safety Team and the American Legion Post 113 Color Guard. I was gonna quick mention, Mark, if anybody feels a little peckish right now during the parade, there's an Alumni Parade hospitality tent now serving breakfast paninos just down the street from us. They're on the corner of Main and East College Drive at Memorial Park. So stop in to the Alumni Parade hospitality tent.
I rode my bike by there on the way here this morning, and it certainly smelled good coming from that little alumni welcome tent.
Here comes the Marshall Fire Department. It is not a parade without your fire department.
As I always say, this is one group that doesn't really need any help making noise. They certainly can make noise all on their own.
They're waving. I'd like to mention that North Memorial Ambulance has been in the community for over 25 years, providing advanced level care to the Marshall area. With 19 team members, they cover SMSU events and others in the Marshall area. So give them a shout out and a wave as they pass by you on the parade, the North Memorial Ambulance Crew.
Jan, this might be a great time to give a shout out to our crew that's helping us film and broadcast the parade today. Up in that boom truck up there, up in the cherry picker, is Hannah, who's personing a camera up there and getting a bird's eye view of all the units in the parade. So thanks to Hannah up there. We've got Madison at street level running a camera as well, and Brennan is out with a roving camera, and he's getting some interesting shots as well. So thanks to our crew. You know, the city of Marshall is very fortunate to have a very robust and professional firefighting force. And we know that not only the city of Marshall, but other communities in the region benefit from their expertise and their service and the protection they provide.
And just last Sunday night, throughout the Marshall community was Edith, the emergency drill in the home. And then this past Thursday evening, they had a big open house and get-together for kids right at the fire station. I happened to drive by, and it looked like everybody was having a good time. And some of the kids actually got to, use one of those big water hoses. I almost stopped to see if they'd let me, but they said I was too old.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Other events coming up today as part of the homecoming festivities are at 1 p.m. there is a volleyball game in the PE gymnasium. The volleyball team is taking on the University of Mary. They had an awesome evening last night. They won against Minot in 3 straight sets. So they're doing quite well on the season.
So that's at 1 o'clock this afternoon. SMSU volleyball against Mary in the PE gym. And the charter class of 1971 is holding a reunion at 1 o'clock this afternoon in the Alumni Heritage Gallery in the Student Center. And if you've not been to the Alumni Heritage Gallery recently, stop in. It's a good place to be. Here comes the president of SMSU.
Yeah, President Jayasuriya is the 10th permanent president of Southwest Minnesota State. He's joined by his lovely wife Sal and son Devin. He hopes that the entire university community will spread the word about how outstanding SMSU is, what a wonderful place it is to call home.
And right behind is Provost Dr. Wastvet, is the senior academic officer of the university. He provides leadership and support for all academic programs, and he's joined by his wife Sonia.
And here comes the SMSU Alumni Association, with a number of alumni on it, including those who were honored recently yesterday at the Alumni Awards banquet.
Congratulations to Aaron Mork Fredrickson of 99, co-owner of the West Ridge Shores Resort in Alexandria, and Todd Werpy from the class of 85, Senior Vice President and Chief Science Officer, ADM Chicago, Illinois, and posthumously, Michael Dexter Cooley from the class of 78, teacher and coach Wakefield High School, Raleigh, North Carolina. Well, there's a song that I recognize. And just before the pep band, Mayor Bob Burns.
Yes, Mayor Bob Burns is riding with his wife Brenda in this Spider driven by Chari Hamilton. And he's in his 28th year as the mayor of Marshall.
And right behind the mayor is the SMSU Mustang Pep Band, a high-energy performance ensemble that enhances the game day environment for football games and both the women's and the men's basketball games at SMSU. And you'll be hearing that group at 5 o'clock this afternoon at the SMSU football game as we take on the University of Sioux Falls. That's 5 o'clock this afternoon at the Schwann's Regional Events Center.
And following the pep band is the SMSU Homecoming Royalty Court. Along with the freshman representatives and sophomore representatives, we have Queen candidates Kaylee Van Regenmorter, who's the daughter of Tim and Allison Van Regenmorter of Sioux Center, Iowa, and Jennifer Laggy of Sartell, Minnesota. And on the float is also Queen Ana Rugama, who is from Chinandega, Nicaragua. And we have King candidates Levi Magnuson, who's a senior from Canton, South Dakota, and King Jarrett Bebount, who is from Marshall, Minnesota, the son of Joshua and Karen Bebount. He's majoring in ag business management with a minor in finance. He's sponsored by the Ag Club.
And the SMSU royalty is followed by the Mustang Cheer team. They lead team cheers at all home football and basketball games. Their goal, of course, to promote the brown and gold at SMSU through the community. Make sure to cheer along with them tonight at the game.
And here's Christ Lutheran's Church. They've been serving the people of Marshall since 1888, offering members a chance to express their love and faith in many ways. They also support and maintain Samuel Lutheran School.
The SMSU Child Care Center just passed by.
Oh, they did.
They serve students, faculty, and the community, raising future little Mustangs. Stop in or call to be put on the waiting list. Just a quick reminder, if you're interested in the farmers market, that is underway right now until noon today. Farmers market just a little bit around the corner in the parking lot between the YMCA and Schwann's.
And this looks like the SMSU football team. SMSU football team, kickoff is this afternoon at 5 p.m. They're taking on the University of Sioux Falls. So everyone come on out and cheer for our Mustangs as they take on Sioux Falls this afternoon.
And as we like to say, let's ride. Up next, the Marshall MOPS, the MOPS, a group of mothers that have preschool-aged children, and they meet to become better mothers, wives, friends, and community members. Stop by their craft and vendor show that's underway right now at the middle school here in Marshall until 2 o'clock this afternoon. I saw that sign farther down Main Street earlier this morning. Saw that there would be a craft show. So stop by the middle school until 2 o'clock this afternoon and help out that group as they work on their fundraiser. We should also remind our viewers and our listeners that the Planetarium Star Show will be on campus this afternoon at 1 o'clock in the planetarium on the campus of SMSU. There is limited seating, keep that in mind, and that begins at 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's about an hour-long program.
You know, prior to the game at 5 p.m., there will also be a homecoming tailgate and family fun fest over there at the Regional Events Center on campus. So everybody should check that out too. It'll feature family games and entertainment.
So all kinds of things going on starting at 1 o'clock this afternoon. We have that Charter Class of 71 reunion, and we have the SMSU Planetarium show, and as you mentioned prior, Mark, the SMSU volleyball team takes on the University of Mary in the PE gym on the campus of SMSU.
And the fun continues tomorrow as well. Tomorrow the soccer team takes on Augustana, if I believe. Yeah, I believe.
And we have a little bit of a lull in the parade right now, so again, I'll quick remind our viewers and our folks here on the street that the Alumni Parade Hospitality Tent is now serving breakfast paninos, and they're just down the street on the corner of Main and East College Drive on the corner of beautiful Memorial Park, downtown Marshall.
Jan, this might be a great time to tell our parade attendees and those watching about the freshman representatives in the Royalty Court as well as sophomore representatives. The freshman representatives this year were Ashton Ayers, who is the son of Shane and Tina Ayers. He is from Wheaton, Minnesota, is majoring in political science, and is sponsored by Enactus. And another freshman representative is Brooklyn Kussler, and she is the daughter of Kay and Connie Kussler and is from Aberdeen, South Dakota. She's a business management major and is sponsored also by Enactus.
A little bit earlier in the parade, we were able to mention this year's Alumni Achievement Award winners. I'd like to quickly mention the graduate of the last decade, the Gold Award, this year recognizing a recent graduate with exceptional achievement and contribution to the recipient's profession, community, society, and university. And this year's Gold Award goes to Lauren Teal Squires, class of 2013 project specialist for the Beacon Health System, South Bend, Indiana. Here we have the Christ Lutheran Church, Samuel Lutheran School. They've been serving the people of Marshall since 1888, offering members a chance to express their love and faith in many ways. They also support and maintain Samuel Lutheran School.
And following them is the SMSU Social Work Club. The Social Work Club is comprised of social work majors. They host many volunteer opportunities, including trick or canning and Pause for People.
The SMSU Social Work Club is followed by the SMSU Dance Team. The SMSU Dance Team is a performance club that performs during halftime of football and basketball games. They're excited to be back in action, and they look forward to seeing you all at halftime during tonight's homecoming game. Go Mustangs, let's ride. And again, a reminder at the Schwann's Regional Event Center, kickoff is 5 o'clock this afternoon. The Mustangs taking on the University of Sioux Falls.
And we've got a little bit of time, and so I can tell our listeners about the sophomore representatives in SMSU's Royalty Court. Steven Zimmer is from Marshall, Minnesota. His parents are Tricia and Steve Zimmer. He's a political science major with a minor in management, and he is sponsored by Enactus. Emily Bruns is majoring in agricultural education, and she is sponsored by the Ag Club. She's the daughter of Kurt and Jackie Bruns from Stewart, Minnesota.
The Lyon County and SMSU College Republicans are proud to stand for their values, participate in the community, and support our great legislators. Enjoy the day and bring it home, Mustangs.
Well, and there's Representative Chris Swidzinski.
And Senator Gary Dames. This looks like a bit of news about the Halloween. The SMSU RHA, the Hall Association, is returning the Res Halloween Saturday, October 30th from 4 to 7. So excited to see everyone there. Go Mustangs. I remember taking my grandchildren to those, and that's a great thing. So if you got little kids, take them on out. There's the Box Elder Bug Day royalty.
Yes, the 2021-22 Minneota Box Elder Bug Days royalty were selected in early September. This year's queen is Caitlin Ludwikowski, and first princess is Kate Hennon. Second princess is Sylvia Raby. They're
and
all three.
Oh, excuse me, Mark.
Oh, that's okay.
Passing by is Heaven's Best Carpet Cleaning. They offer duct and dryer vent cleaning, tile and grout cleaning, upholstery cleaning, and fabric protection. Free estimates. Dry in 1 hour. Yields exceptional results.
Here's the International Student Association of SMSU. Very festive group.
The Lyon County DFL supports and works to enact the ideals and principles of the Democratic Party throughout grassroots activities. They'll have a pop-up tent immediately following this parade. The pop-up will be at 701 East College Drive, so stop by for more information.
Yeah, it's right down there by Grace Life Church. So if you want to after the parade, stop by with the Lyon County DFL.
I see some of the parade enjoyers. Is that a thing? Did I just
Yes.
did I just make something up? But I am seeing some collection of candy in front of us here, Mark. A few loose pieces. If we could get off camera, we could run over there and maybe get some. But
I see some candy and some beads. Madison has gotten, she's attracted some beads. They throw them right at the camera, right at the camera. Here comes Echo Water Systems. Echo Water is the largest manufacturer of residential and commercial water conditioning products in the world. Echo Water Systems of Marshall prides itself on exemplary customer service along with the most efficient products on the market. Echo Water, your water, perfected.
Prairie Home Hospice is a freestanding nonprofit established in 1984 as the first hospice in the area. They've had long-setting standards for end-of-life care in Lyon County and the surrounding area.
SMSU Collegiate DECA is a student-centered, advisor-guided organization which provides a vehicle for personal and professional growth and challenges students to use innovative thinking and action in collaborating with alumni and the greater industry. That's Collegiate DECA.
They're followed by the SMSU Chorale. The SMSU Chorale is the department's elite mixed choral ensemble, specializing in the performance of a wide range of sacred and secular choral literature. The chorale is open to all students of SMSU by audition. I like the decorations there. They put a little work into that. Looks good.
Yeah, it's a nice float. I believe the SMSU Chorale's first concert is coming up in November, the first part of November, I think November 4th, if memory serves.
And I'll bet they're looking forward to having a real live audience this year.
Oh, indeed they are. And here comes Holy Redeemer School and the Holy Redeemer Band. I see Holy Redeemer School has a number of kids that are all together.
While we're watching the Holy Redeemer students pass by and kind of await the band, I wanted to mention very quickly the Honorary Lifetime Membership Award that was given yesterday to the Alumni Awards ceremony. And this year's award goes to Gary Franson, retired Associate Professor of Business Administration from 1969 to the year 2007. So congratulations to retired Professor Gary Franson, this year's Honorary Lifetime Membership Award winner.
Oh, here comes a beautiful GMC truck.
And we have Mustang Country, Beyond the Yellow Ribbon. Beyond the Yellow Ribbon is a network of community members that meets to provide assistance and support to local military personnel, veterans and their families, and other military and veteran organizations in our area.
They also represent the SMSU Veterans Club. It offers a place for veterans and their families and friends to gather for camaraderie and friendship. The club helps make veterans' issues better known throughout the community.
And here comes Just for Kicks. Just for Kicks takes pride in setting the standard in youth dance instruction for over 21,000 youth at over 200 programs in 13 states. Led by director Melissa Rutledge, Marshall Just for Kicks is in their 26th year of providing and building confidence.
And here's a unit representing Action Sports. Action Sports is your local way to fun. They offer a variety of off-road, on-road, and on-the-water power products, ATVs, motorcycles, side-by-sides, and more. Find them on Facebook. They wish the Mustangs good luck in their matchup with the University of Sioux Falls.
Marshall Area Homes, your local real estate team. Dwayne, Sherry, Charles, Kristen, and Dustin. A foundation of experience making houses a home. So I think maybe one of your close personal friends is moving up the street here, Mark.
Yes, that familiar curbside vac truck happens to be coming. I tell you, Jan, I texted Larry yesterday, and I told him I need some assistance. Curbside vac, when it comes time to clean up your yard, Curbside vac is there to help. Just rake your leaves to the curb and then call Larry. Curbside vac makes fall cleanup a breeze. So check out Larry McGrath. I tell you, once you go to Curbside, you won't go back. I call him every year. That's Curbside Vac. He helps to keep Marshall beautiful.
Here comes the SMSU Ag Club. They supply hands-on education to ag students at SMSU, providing students with practical experience, development of community agriculture careers, and other agricultural opportunities. The SMSU Ag Club, and I believe they sponsored this year's Homecoming King, didn't they?
I believe they did. I believe they did. And you know, following the Ag Club is the SMSU softball team. They've got a whole crew riding on that flatbed. The SMSU softball team is comprised of 19 players, directed by fourth-year head coach Bailey Bauman. They will open their 52-game 2022 schedule in February. Come on out and cheer for those SMSU Mustangs softball players.
Habitat for Humanity Redwood River partners with the community to build homes and to change lives. Their Restore helps support their organization by selling donated furniture and other household necessities. That's Habitat for Humanity Redwood River.
You know, Jan, it's been a long time since I've been to the Restore, but every time I visit, I am amazed at the menagerie of things that are available there. Brand new and gently used home improvement products all over the place.
Want to remind people again, 1 o'clock this afternoon, the charter class of 71 holding their reunion at 1 o'clock in the Alumni Heritage Gallery in the Student Center. And you can stop in to the SMSU volleyball game in the PE gym at 1 o'clock, volleyball versus Mary. And also a planetarium show in the planetarium at 1 o'clock. Runs about 1 hour in the SMSU planetarium.
Here comes a unit representing Jana Riley home team, the Keller Williams Preferred Realty.
Bit of a gap in the parade right now. From our angle.
Yes, gives us...
People watching this on television or farther down the street going, what do you mean there's a gap?
There's certainly a gap. I think from Hannah's perspective, she would confirm there's a gap.
We should mention that we're sitting in front of the new City Hall here in downtown Marshall. So if you've not checked out the new City Hall, it's a lovely building, and that's our vantage point.
And there comes Bremer Bank, your hometown bank right here in Marshall. Buckets of candy that are getting a little bit emptier as the parade goes on. Only a couple more blocks to go in this parade as it reaches the Marshall Independent.
And they're followed by the Mattress Barn. Brennan and Laura Clark started Mattress Barn in 2000. They wanted to have a place where you can get awesome products at a much lower price without all the overhead. So stop in and save big at the Mattress Barn.
And Jan, here comes the SMSU tennis team, and you know they're getting a lift courtesy of Andrew Suby State Farm. Andrew Suby State Farm here in Marshall is there to help you make sure things go right for you. This year, Andrew Suby State Farm is helping sponsor the SMSU tennis team. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah, I have visions of them getting ready for the parade going, hey, we need a ride. And Andrew Suby said, State Farm is here.
State Farm is there.
Here comes from the community of Ballatin. Mr. Ballatin is Braxton Marin, and Miss Ballatin is Sylvia Avia, riding on the Ballatin Chamber of Commerce float. So, Braxton, Sylvia, hey, thanks for coming all the way from Ballatin to Marshall.
And here comes a familiar unit in most parades, the Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts of America, the Cornerstone Marshall Pack 320 and Troop 320. Planning fun activities such as hikes, playing indoor and outdoor games, lock-ins, camping trips, learning how to safely build fires, community service projects, and so on. Support the pack and the troop as they earn money for their activities.
And Pack 320 and Troop 320 are followed by the Modern Woodman Fraternal Financial. Modern Woodmen of America is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization that has been in the community for the past 40 years, working with business, families, and individuals. Oh, thanks. Somebody took pity on us and brought us a fruit chew.
Fruit chew. We'll have to split that one, Jan.
But not while we're on camera, because our teeth might get stuck together and then we wouldn't be able to read our script.
Before I get my piece of candy, I should tell the folks about the Lyon County Historical Society. A beautiful entry in the parade. The Lyon County Historical Society produced this special float to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lyon County.
Gotta feel the talent.
They have awesome historical images from all the communities in Lyon County that kind of skirt the float there. And
again, we can remind our viewers and those here on the street that the big homecoming football game gets underway at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The Mustangs take on the University of Sioux Falls at the Regional Events Center. That'll be a great time, but you don't have to wait until game time to head out that way. A homecoming tailgate and family fun fest will be held from 3 until 5 o'clock until game time in the green lot and the area along Mustang Drive south of the field, and it's going to feature all kinds of family games and entertainment. So head on out to campus, take advantage of all the events happening starting at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Do a bit of family tailgating starting at 3, and of course, kickoff at 5 o'clock. I was going to mention, if anybody's never attended an SMSU football game, what's really exciting, and I always try to be there before the game actually gets underway, because it's so exciting to watch the players walking from the locker room area. They're walking slowly, the music is playing, and they're led by, a rider on a Mustang, and then they gather at the end of the field underneath the goalpost, and then right on cue, the pep band starts playing the SMSU Rouser, the school song, and that horse takes off and races down the field with the players right behind. And that's one of the highlights of the game for me, so I always try to get there in time to watch that. Sounds like a band is coming down the street.
It does sound like a band's coming down the street. And, I think it's the Tracy Area High School Panther Marching Band. They're an award-winning band. The Panther Marching Band from Tracy High School involves students from grades 9 through 12. They compete at the Festival of Bands in Sioux Falls every year, and in 2019, they earned second place and the People's Choice Award. They've paused there in front of the reviewing stand to do a little bit of a routine, and now they've started and they're making their way down Main Street toward us.
So we can let our viewers enjoy the music of the Tracy Area High School Panther Marching Band. Well, Mark, as the Tracy High School Band marches on by, it looks like they're being followed by Buffalo Ridge Concrete. Buffalo Ridge Concrete is a proud sponsor of SMSU. They have locations to cover southwest Minnesota and eastern South Dakota. So from Buffalo Ridge Concrete, go Mustangs!
That Buffalo Ridge Concrete truck is making a little noise as it comes down the street, blowing its horn. I wonder if they're handing out concrete. Oh, nope. It looks like there's candy flying out of that concrete truck.
Right. The Marshall Area YMCA, I believe, Mark, is following up behind. The YMCA, a thriving future for all. For 18 years, the Y has been a hub where we gather as a community to learn, grow, play, and connect. Stop in and see how you can be a part of a thriving future for all. Oh, we have something big coming up in the summer of 2022.
We certainly do, and the next unit in our parade is getting ready for it. They're getting prepared. The Sounds of Summer Committee is getting all set to celebrate Marshall's 150th anniversary in the summer of 2022. August 18th through the 21st, mark your calendars for the Sounds of Summer and Marshall's 150th anniversary.
Marshall Sunrise and Noon Rotary's mission is to provide services to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through its fellowship of business, professional, and community leaders. So, giving a shout out there to the Sunrise and the Noon Rotary of Marshall. Oh, I wonder if they'd stop long enough for me to get a manicure.
I don't think they'd have enough.
That would
time.
really hold up the parade.
No, this next unit is from Polished Nail Lounge. They're a full-service nail salon founded by sisters committed to identifying and catering to their clientele's wide range of needs, making the world a better place, one set of nails at a time.
Here's Pulver Towing. Pulver Towing, big or small, we tow them all. In business for 100 years, a fifth-generation company, they take pride in their work. Call them for all your towing needs. That is a large truck.
That is one large tow truck.
I think they could tow anything with that, anything.
And here comes a small tow truck. We've got the Papa truck and the baby truck.
And you know what we like to say in Minnesota? Oh, for cute.
Oh, for cute.
Oh, for cute.
You know, being in business for 100 years is quite a milestone. That is quite a milestone.
Here's Full Circle Realty Group, serving all of Southwest Minnesota. When you need us most, we're here to bring your real estate needs full circle. Call Morgan Mahoney, Katie Nice, and Michaela Chesley today.
And following Full Circle Realty is the First Independent Bank. You know, First Independent Bank is big enough to know business, but small enough to know you. They provide personal care for each customer while having the expertise and resources of a large bank. That's First Independent Bank of Marshall.
They're followed by SMSU AMA. AMA hopes to foster a spirit of cooperation and mutual helpfulness among students through professional and social activities. AMA aims to be involved in the community developing social impact activities.
And here's the SMSU Exercise Science Club. The club's principal objectives are to provide professional development and education opportunities for students through conferences, speakers, community service, and networking. That's the SMSU Exercise Science Club.
And the LGBTQA Plus Club is focused on creating a community of students where everyone feels like they belong. This year, the club is also focused on Marshall community outreach to share that sense of belonging in the Marshall area. I think they're followed by the figure skating club.
I think they are.
You know, 2 years ago, Mark, it was snowy and icy. They almost could have skated right here on Main Street.
They sure could have. I see a figure skate hanging on a sign, and that's a sure sign that this is the Southwest Figure Skating Club. It was established in 1996 with 16 active members currently who compete and test at various levels of difficulty. This year's Spring Ice Show is on March 19th.
Strand Home Services, the best in-home remodels, along with Marshall Area Wrestling Association, here to promote and get young kids to join wrestling with the youth program.
Look at all those young grapplers, my goodness.
Not often you get to say the word grapplers.
Grappler. Yeah.
If they're cooperating, and I hope they are, a little farther down the street, we should see some llamas and alpacas. The Southwest Minnesota 4-H Lama Alpaca project. Can you see them
No,
approaching?
I don't. But you know who I do see? I see Scott Ewing. And Scott Ewing's riding by in his bicycle. He does a lot of work getting this parade organized and all lined up for all of us to enjoy. So thank you, Scott.
Well, should they be a little farther down the street from our vantage point, the Southwest Minnesota 4-H Lama Alpaca project involves 4-H members from Lyon, Lincoln, Cottonwood, and Murray counties. And if you're interested, you can contact the Lyon County 4-H. There they are.
There they are. There are the llamas. They look happy, too. You know, it's not too hot today, not too cold today. But I imagine 2 years ago, those llamas would have felt kind of comfortable.
And the alpacas. There is a difference.
Oh, that's true. That's true, there
difference.
is. And I'll let someone else tell me what that is.
You know, this is not their first parade. Look how well behaved they are. They're just strutting down the street
True.
looking good.
They seem to appreciate the attention, too, I think. Wonder if they're going to get some candy later. And I believe our next unit is the Southwest Service Cooperative. It's dedicated to providing unparalleled education and administrative services, innovative solutions, and uncompromising support to our members and the communities that we serve.
And I have to give a special shout out to the person that just passed by our viewing area, Mark.
Yes.
Yeah, the shovels and the brooms and such that you need to follow up the alpaca and the llamas with.
You know, llamas and alpacas have byproducts, and we need to make sure we don't waste anything. Here comes CLC Lawn Care and Landscaping. They provide a variety of lawn care and landscaping services. When the white stuff arrives, we'll take care of your residential snow removal needs as well. So CLC Lawn Care and snow removal as well.
Here comes Vishay Hirel Systems. They're looking for employees who want challenging and rewarding careers. If you're ready to power your career as you power the world, apply today at vishaycareers.com. Another quick reminder, you have, just moments before the farmers market closes. That's until noon today at the parking lot by the YMCA and Schwann's.
And you know, all of you SMSU alumni who are lining the streets, after the Mustangs trounce University of Sioux Falls this afternoon in the game at 5 o'clock, following that, there will be an alumni social from 8 to 10 p.m. This evening at the Wooden Nickel. So head on down to the Wooden Nickel after the Mustang victory this afternoon.
And there's some familiar faces and familiar red shirts. State Farm agent, SMSU alumni as well, representing Kevin Amundsen, State Farm Insurance. Very big promoters of SMSU.
You bet. Like a good neighbor, State Farm's there. Ooh, here comes the SMSU men's and women's basketball team, and they're getting a lift from D&G Excavating. The men's basketball opens their season at home on October 29th at 6 p.m., and the women's basketball opens their season at home November 19th at 5 p.m. We're excited to see both teams back on the court.
And I am looking forward to being back in the stands this year. As everybody knows, we weren't able to attend the games last year due to protocol, so I'm looking forward to getting back in my chair back. Here comes the Keiko Studio, baton twirling and dancers. Kaylee, a 3-time world baton twirling champion, ecstatic to share her passion of baton twirling with people right here in Marshall. Check them out on Facebook at the Keiko Baton Studio. And I've seen her. I've seen her with her baton, and it's no surprise she's a 3-time world baton twirling champion. She's outstanding. Hey, Kaylee.
She has many students that are marching in the parade today. That's awesome. Look at all those twirlers.
I used to be able to do the figure eight, and that was about it. True Light Christian School equips students to be lights who shine and has been for 35 years. To learn more, visit online at truelightchristianschool.org. True Light is followed by the Nurses Training Program and the POW MIA.
Yeah, that's the familiar boxcar. It's been in lots of parades throughout the region. 40 and 8 is the organization. Oftentimes it sponsors it. A veterans organization. Well, Jan, I believe that wraps up the 2021 edition of the SMSU Homecoming Parade.
Brown and bold, bringing it home, the theme this year, and again, another very quick run through in about an hour. Head on out to campus for the Charter Class of 71's reunion, 1 o'clock this afternoon at the Alumni Heritage Gallery in the Student Center. Also at 1 o'clock this afternoon at the SMSU Planetarium, there will be a star show. There's limited seating, remember that, from 1 until 2 o'clock. And also on campus at 1 o'clock, the SMSU volleyball team takes on the University of Mary. Tailgating with lots of family fun begins at 3 o'clock this afternoon in the Green Lot and the area along Mustang Drive, south of the field. Lots of family games, entertainment, and of course the big kickoff is at 5 o'clock at the Regional Events Center against the University of Sioux Falls. And one other quick mention, can't forget the soccer team taking on Augustana at 1 o'clock tomorrow at the Schwann's Regional Events Center, kind of wrapping up the homecoming events. And one other thing we should have mentioned, we'll do it very quickly. Unfortunately, the gala could not be face-to-face this year. It's virtual, it's online, and the auction is underway, and you can go to the SMSU Foundation homepage, get onto the auction site, and make all kinds of exciting bids between now and through Sunday. And of course, it all goes toward the SMSU Scholarship Program.
Yeah, great program.
As you said, that wraps up this year's homecoming parade. The weather was fabulous. I enjoyed this.
It was a great time, Jan.
Let's do it again next year.
Yeah, I'll see you in the same place, same time.
I hope we're here next year. So, thanks to everybody who joined us, and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs.